Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we have that guaranteed shard event for Michinaki going on right now. And this is easily one of the best champions in this game. I would say the only champion that compares even close to a Crizia for Hydra as far as damage that can be done. He can put up very similar numbers to what a Crizia can do. He's amazing in clan boss, amazing really all over the game, and he's guaranteed right now. If you summon enough shards, you can get him. He's part of this fragment summons event. He's part of, you can get him right there. Like I said, Michinaki. Michinaki's really, really good. I mean, this guy just does so much. HP burn on the A1, very nice. Decreased defense on the A2, yeah, that's not so bad. Oh, decreased attack, sure. Oh, this is an AoE, yeah, that's pretty good. And then what else does he do? Oh, he puts Hex out there, right? As an AoE again, with a buff strip on the first hit. Like, he's really, really good. And then he has this 50% ally attack ability for anybody with or Hex out, which is just kind of crazy and kind of nuts. So he has a lot of really strong potential as far as being a damage dealer in this game, and is one of those few champions that I think is actually worth pulling shards for, just for him. Now, the cool part is he's part of a 10x event, right? So while you're doing this 10x event, you can go ahead and get Michinaki too, and it's part of the summon rush thing, right? And so basically how it works is, I mean, you guys know this, you pull so many shards, and at a certain amount you get more fragments, and then you can get them. Now, the number is 10k. It's 10,000 points, which is a lot, but if you compare it to previous guaranteed shard events, it's actually pretty reasonable. And the fact that you can use any shards to do it. So like when we had Elva, I think that was a 20 sacred guaranteed shard thing, right? And well, that's basically the same price as Michinaki. 10,000 points would take 20 sacreds. So the price is the same. On top of that, you're getting him in addition to that 20th shard. So it's actually even better. Plus you can use things like voids and ancients along the way. It's tied to the event itself, so you get the rewards along the way. And yeah, they're not great. Don't get me wrong, they're not great, but definitely better than, not having anything. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one that comes out. And of course, if you enjoyed today's music, we have that link down below in the pinned comment and description of this video, and you can use code Deadwood Jedi, save yourself 15%. And of course, if you want some account work, you don't like doing the work yourself, I'm more than happy to do it for you. My team is at the beck and call. Just visit my website, deadwoodjedi.com. And obviously the value of something like this depends heavily on the champion that they're offering, right? Michinaki, I think, is a top tier champion, and so worth it for PvE content, and that's my favorite part of the game. So for me, definitely worth it, right? And I think that's going to make a big determination on whether something like this would be worth it for you to do. And so that's why I think this is going to be worth it, and why I spent a little bit of money and got some extra shards, because I haven't done that in a long time, and I've been kind of saving up my money, not my shards, obviously. And I feel like this might be worth doing. Now, I'm also kind of coming to the point in my life where, not my life, but in this game's life, where I'm realizing I'm not going to be able to collect them all. I'm just not going to get all the Pokemons in this game. It's just a reality. I'm going to have to let some stuff go. I did not end up finishing the Elhain fusion, the Supreme Elhain fusion, even though I was kind of planning on it, but with the draft and other things, stuff came up. And it makes me realize, like, I'm not going to be able to do every fusion they have now. They have them too frequently. They have too many events too frequently. And so literally I'm going to have to decide, am I saving my shards for guaranteed summon events like this, or am I going to save them for fusions? And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do both. It's going to be really tricky. And this is my, I put money into this account, so it's not like the worst thing in the world, but if you're not doing that, you really do kind of have to pick and choose. For me right now, I think this is definitely worth it and worth the investment. So that's where I'm going to be going into. And yeah, it's going to be a case-by-case basis. Sure, there'll be some fusions where I'm like, ooh, I need to do this definitely. And some things where I'm like, I'm not so sure. But for this one, definitely we're going in. So I need to open all my sacreds, all my voids, and I think 50 some odd ancient shards, and we should be good. I think 56 is what I need to do. So that's the plan. I've got enough room. We're just going to open some shards and see what we can't get. Because, you know, the cool part is we get some other stuff too. Even if all I got from this was Michinaki, though, I'd actually be pretty happy. It's a pretty, I mean, 6 sacreds, 50 voids, 50 ancients. Michinaki is a pretty top tier champion to pull. So I'd be really excited about that. So we're going to go ahead. I think we'll do reverse order. We'll start with the ancients. Like I said, 56, I'm pretty sure, is the number I need. So we're going to start with that and we'll see what we get to. So we're going to start pulling some shards. I'll do 10 to start and see what we can get. It's a 10x, not a 2x. So the chance of getting something really good is obviously a lot lower. And that's always disappointing. But hopefully we can get something decent, not just a bunch of rares like we did there. Okay, Corpse Collector, not exactly something I'm looking for here, to be fair. But that's all right. Not expecting a lot of great stuff. I'm hoping, not expecting. There we go. It's still, oh boy, this is not looking great, of course. 30, okay. That's surprising though. I'm not surprised by it. And I think that's important to keep my expectations pretty low. I'm just hoping for some love out of this. We'll see if that happens. Okay. 40 shards in. Here goes number 50. We'll see if we can't get something fun out of this. Highly doubtful, but we'll hopefully get something decent. Okay, that definitely wasn't what I wanted. But we got 6 more baby shards. 6 baby shards to go. Hopefully we get something delicious out of this. All right, Conquer. That doesn't matter to us. Yep. Fish, Fleshmonger. Again, nothing we need. Fleshmonger's gross with all the hands and stuff around. Oof. The Nassel. Solid champion. Definitely solid. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Executioner. Nope. Don't need that one. Don't need any of these. This is mostly filler right now, I can feel like. Luthea, sure. Farrakhan Fat, still not there. Still don't have them. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. All right. So that's the ancient shards. Let's open some voids and we'll see how we're doing here. I guess we can start with the 9 instead of the other way around. I kind of wish I had that one more shard, actually. It would have been nice to have there. Okay, Marquis. Don't need Marquis. No, Paragon. Not what we're looking for. I have pretty much all the rares and epics in Void, so really just looking for legendaries when it comes to Void shards. I've pulled a lot of Void shards in my life. I've had a lot of good luck with that actually on this account, surprisingly enough. It's really the sacreds and the ancient shards where I haven't had the luck, but the voids I have. Stitch Beach is pretty solid, but obviously, you know, there's so many good champions out there. Anything I don't have is always valued by me, even if it's just, you know, just to have it as an option. Because I find in this game, you know, every champ is somewhat viable. It's just about finding the right, you know, time and place and build for them. And so it's just about building them, you know, having them ready. And so I really like having the option is kind of my favorite part. All right, so we got 40 more shards to go. Let's go here. Maybe we can get something new. Would love to get a legendary out of this. That'd be pretty amazing, actually. I know Necrit is on the 10x right now, which is an amazing champion to get. I have one. Would not begrudge getting a second one. Such an amazing champion. Really good all the way around. No epics out of that. A little disappointing, to be frank. Again, I don't know that there's any that I need at this point, but I would not be upset getting one for you know, out of this. That's 20 shards, no rares or no epics. That's not a good sign unless we're paying taxes and getting ready to get something really, really good, like something gold, little lightning, legendary, something along those lines. Ragnar Goldgleam is an interesting champion, kind of hard to use, but effective if you can. Nothing out of that I wanted. Some decent champions, but not at all what I was looking for. Okay, Tuhawk the Wanderer. Again, not what we're looking for on this. Well, looks like all we're gonna get out of this is Michinaki, and that's okay. As I said before, that's still a pretty good total. even just getting Michinaki. So we can, of course, get more sacreds out of this. So it's one of the cool things about him being a fragment champion as opposed to like, you know, a guaranteed champion. Oh, Taragi the Frog, he's part of the 10x, amazing champion. Really one of the best clan boss champions, best ally protectors in this game. But yeah, it means I can get as many sacreds as I want. Don't have to worry about pity or anything like that. It'll be cool. Delver, not what I'm looking for. It's a Delver. I don't need a Delver. Rock and the Fat would be great though. That's definitely a champion I still don't have, so would not begrudge that. Would not begrudge a Duchess. Definitely some lovely things I could get. Infernal Baroness is not part of that idea. And neither is Deacon Armstrong. Okay, last shard. Whatever. This has been a complete failure other than getting Michinaki. But Michinaki is that good where I think it's actually worth it, even with this event. So, okay, there we go. Let's go collect our champion here. A little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little disappointing. Would have thought we'd get something along the way. Get all these lovely rewards. Yay, yay, yay. And there we go. Now we got all the fragments. Perfect amount. Nailed it to the T. And we have another amazing champion to put and pull eventually. That's great. I mean, it's not really great. Great might be a bit of a strong term, but look, we can completely pull Michinaki. We can add him to our team. This guy can be incredibly good champion for us. So definitely excited about that. I think this is going to be somebody that's going to be a big help for our account. Obviously I should have saved it for something, you know, for like a CVC, but that's okay. I like pulling him. I want to see him react, but he's going to be super good for us. Really good. I can't really wait to bring him into my Hydra teams, is really where I'm looking forward to using him. Although I think he's going to be good in a lot of different areas of this game. And so that's, you know, it's a pretty big win. Anyway, I mean, I don't know if it's a win. Paid for the win. So, you know, it's an answer. It's a thing. We did it. I don't know how much is worth it, but we did it. Anyway. So yeah, that's what we did. We got it. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably going like, is this guy worth it? I really do think he is. He's one of a few champions that I think is going to be worth it. I would say if you're somebody that's willing to, you know, to splurge on somebody like an Acrisia, I think Michinaki, you have to consider him maybe not quite at that level, but he's pretty darn tasty as a champion. Really good. You know, the ability to continually ally attack is really strong. The fact that he has multiple AoE skills is really strong. Good multipliers, hits hard, you know, there's a lot, and brings a lot of utility to the team too. And I think what we're going to be seeing a lot more of with, you know, the Hydra stuff, the you know, CVC, the real-time arena, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more utility out of champions that bring multiple things to the table, right? A lot of times we opt for specialists, and I'm feeling like, you know, I'm kind of interested to like talk a little bit about the live arena, because I feel like we're going to get a lot more, you know, work out of champions that can do multiple things as opposed to just one thing really well. And so I'm actually kind of interested to kind of get everybody's take on that. I'll put a video out later this week kind of talking about it, because I have some weird ideas about it, and I'm kind of curious what people are thinking as far as like building those teams up. But Michinaki is definitely going to be good for my PvE stuff. That's really where he's going to be focused, especially for Hydra, and I'm really excited to bring him in there. So this should be a lot of fun. Kind of can't wait to play with this guy, so it should be really good. Anyway guys, that's what we got for today. So hopefully you enjoyed Michinaki, and maybe you'll be able to pick him up yourself, and if not, that's okay. He's still, you know, even OP champions, it's fine. You don't need them. He's not a needed champion. He's just going to be a really good one that'll help your account. So don't feel like you need to pull or be a part of this, but if you do, I think he's definitely a winner. And hopefully you pull much better than I did, because I literally got nothing out of all those shards. I got nothing. That's a bit disappointing, but you know, we live, we learn, we pull another day. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.